Welcome everyone to today's class. It's going to be an extra special Winter Solstice class. So first thing we're going to do is bow into the class with our feet together. We're going to take a nice big inhale as we rise our hands up and coming down through the center with a gentle exhale and a bow with gratitude in our hearts. Thank you for being here. And press down and relax. So first thing we do for every class is we open up by tuning into what we call the three treasures. And very simply, we're gonna think about our body, our breath, and our mind, consciousness, spirit, whatever we want to call it. I'm gonna hit the bowl once for each one, and I'll walk you through what we do and what we think about for each thing. So first one is the body, that physical essence, that earthly thing holding us here in this physical plane. And what we want to do is align our posture. So we're going to put our feet about shoulder width apart. This is called the high horse stance. Slight bend in the knees, feet as parallel as is comfortable. If you need to put them out a little bit, that's fine, but if you can bring them in more parallel, that's great. Sinking into those knees, hips slightly tilted forward. Imagine this is the pelvis. We want to turn that bowl nice and straight, holding the fruits of our organs nicely into that bowl. Spine elongating and stretching, opening the chest, dropping the shoulders, relaxing the hands and the fingers and the elbows. Chin slightly down and back to help straighten up the cervical spine. And just feel all of those joints loosening, relaxing, all while having a nice, strong, steady stance rooting into the earth. So feel everything from the feet all the way up through the crown in that very physical, bodily essence. Aligning our bodies, bringing attention and awareness to the physical body. Second treasure is the breath. So we begin to slow down the breath, elongate the breath, deepen the breath, while holding that nice good posture. Nice big inhale and exhale through the nose only. And bring the tip of the tongue just to the upper palate, right behind the upper teeth. Breathing slowly, deeply, while holding this posture. Connecting the breath to the body, feeling the expansion and contraction throughout the lungs, throughout the chest, throughout the entire body. Like your whole body is breathing. And third treasure, we can call it the mind, but the mind is maybe in the heart, maybe in the gut too. Let's just call it the spirit, the consciousness, those upper chakras, the expansive awareness of the cosmos. Relaxing everything, coming into the present moment, the here and the now for the duration of the class. Body, breath, spirit, all coalescing, bringing attention and awareness to all those aspects, physical and non-physical. We need to tune into our bodies for the energy to start flowing. So again, this is the Winter Solstice class, and we're gonna go over this medicine wheel a little bit while we're doing a motion. The first motion is very simple, called ringing the temple gong, but it's a little specific today. We always kind of open up with this motion, but very specifically today, when we do this, which is just simply twisting and knocking on the body, I want you to pay attention to this point right behind here between the two kidneys. That's called the Ming Men point, or the door of life. We're going to be focusing a lot on the kidneys today because they are tied to the water element and the water energies throughout this winter season. So as we do this twisting motion, make sure you get a nice knock on that kidney area, right between the kidneys in that center lower back there. So the winter solstice. This It's an interesting time of year. Contrary to popular belief, it is not the first day of winter. It is the height of winter, the middle point of winter. We started winter at the end of the harvest season around Halloween time, which is known as Samhain in the Celtic Druidic culture. It is the midway point between the fall equinox and the winter solstice. It is the beginning of winter. We are at the height of winter now, or I guess we can call it the depth of winter, because we're dealing with the earthly energies. This is the lowest point of the yin-yang pushing and pulling. We are at the depth of the yin right now. And we see that with the darkness coming, the shorter days. Right? There's more darkness, more retreating inward. The winter's all about introspection, reflection, going in, reflecting on the year past. This was also the year of the snake in the Chinese New Year calendar, the year of the wood snake. And think about the snake shedding its skin. Maybe some of you have experienced that. I know I have this year. A lot of the shedding of the old. And it can be confusing, it can be daunting, but it's a necessary component of growth as we head into the new year of the fire horse. Very different than a snake. Galloping, forging forward, blazing trails. So thinking about that concept of getting rid of the old to make room for the new. That's what the trees do. They release all their leaves right here, as we can see, and they turn into compost, go into the earth in order for new life to emerge in the springtime. And that is what we celebrate in the winter, that releasing of old energy. So we're going to do a lot of detoxing and releasing motions today, as well as working with the kidneys, which are wonderful, wonderful detoxification organs that really take a big hit in this world, and we're going to give them some love today. So we're celebrating the winter time from the 4-season cyclical perspective. We have all of these seasons here, green representing spring, moving around to that kind of end season here. I know you can't read this, but I'll talk about it. And we have elements, we have directions, north, south, east, west, all kind of tie into the energies of these seasons. Let's slow down a little bit with this motion. I'm going to guide you through some breathing first, and as you go onto your own, I'll discuss a little bit more about this. So that nice, good high horse stance again. Always put a little bend in the knees. Going to do some deep abdominal breathing here. So with the hands on the belly, or what we call the Lower Dantian. We're all familiar with diaphragmatic breathing. Familiar with diaphragm? Okay, excellent. So we're going to be using the belly or the diaphragm to breathe. Our lungs, of course, are doing the breathing, but we're allowing them to expand more deeply by moving the diaphragm, pushing the belly out on the inhale and pushing the belly in on the exhale. We're going to start with an exhale. Exhaling is the detoxifying part of the breath. So we want to get everything out. Press in and slightly up towards that solar plexus and exhale out the mouth. And when you're ready, inhale, expand the belly. Pressing the belly out, outward belly. And then when you need to exhale, press in. Remembering to relax those knees, relax those shoulders. Inhale, expand. Exhale, compress. And you'll feel that you can probably put actually a lot of pressure in here without hurting yourself, but do what's comfortable for you. We want to exhale very deeply here, out the mouth. Exhaling out the nose is more meditative. Exhaling out the mouth is more detoxifying. So keep doing this on your own. Inhale, expand. Exhale, compress. So tying into the winter energies, we look to the north. South would be the summertime, that fiery southern energy. Northern, colder, watery energy in the wintertime. And we'll do a practice later where we all face north. We also have the water element of the 5-element Chinese theory, the water element tying to that wintry flowing season, also connecting to the kidneys. And when we think about the phases of our lives, whether animal life or plant life, the winter time is kind of the end of a cycle, going more into that end life, death idea of decay and going inward back into the ether, which can also signify rebirth, the coming rebirth. Think about the winter decaying, dying in quotations. It's not really dying, it's more going dormant into the spring of rebirth and renewal, giving room for new energy to emerge by releasing old energy. That is how our life cycles work too. And with that comes both positive and negative emotions. The negative emotion being fear of death. That's a big one in this culture. Fear of the unknown. But if we face that with courage, knowing that there is potentially a rebirth, renewal of the energy, we can create the resolve of will, build strength of character, facing challenges by understanding that natural progression of decay into rebirth. And in every season we celebrate organs, 2 organs, a yin organ and a yang organ. Meaning the yin organs have more of that earthly presence, that more thicker, denser, substantial, creating energy. So our kidneys, our heart, our lungs, our spleen have that denser, thicker, more substance-based organs, versus the yang organs are more hollow in structure. They are more containers, holders of the substance that the yin organs create. So things like the bladder, the intestines, the stomach, the gallbladder, those are the yang organs. So for the winter season, the yin organs we celebrate are the kidneys, and the yang organ would be the bladder, all tied to that water element. And there are healing sounds in the world of Chinese medicine and Qigong, and we will do the one specifically designed for the kidneys today. Okay, moving on to a more detoxifying breath. It's a 3-part breath, in, out. We're gonna do that belly breath again, but another inhale, opening the chest, and then exhale everything out. We're gonna start nice and slow, which is more tonifying, more strengthening. And as we pick up the pace and go a little faster, it's gonna be more detoxifying. But disclaimer, the faster version can get you a little lightheaded pretty quickly. So if you feel that at all, slow down immediately and go back to a nice deep in and out breath. We're gonna start slow and I'll guide you through that. So again, with that belly breath, we're gonna inhale with the belly. You can put a hand on the chest so you can feel the chest moving. Inhale, another sip of inhale in, opening the chest. And then exhale everything out. Inhale with the belly. Inhale with the chest. And deplete everything out. Relax the knees. Relax the shoulders. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Exhale. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. And exhale. And again at this speed. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Going a little faster. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just a nice, deep, long exhale. 2 ins, 1 out. In, out. In, out. Belly in, chest in, exhale. A little faster. In, out. You might already start feeling something different coming through. In, out. In, out. If at any point this is too much for you, slow down the breath to where you need to be. Inhale, exhale. In, out. Picking up the pace a little bit more. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. And relax. Slow it down. In, out. One more very slow. For those who feel ready and called to go a little faster, we're going to do that. If it's just too much for you, find a pace that works for you. It's going to be so fast that I can't even say the words in, out. It's going to be in, out, like a train picking up speed. So if you can do that pace for just maybe 3-4 cycles, and then slow it down immediately to a nice inhale, exhale slowly. All right, let's just start with slightly fast, and then we'll work into the extra fast. So in, out. In, out. And now speed it up. One more. Relax. Nice big inhale. And big exhale. Now, if you like to practice that on your own in a little bit more of a comfortable situation at home, you can do it lying down in case you're getting lightheaded. It's very, very detoxifying breath work there, the faster one. The slower is just more strengthening and tonifying for the lungs and for the diaphragm to be able to massage those organs within. All right. Now we're going to get to some movement. So for the kidneys, we're going to be doing lots of twisting kind of motions and bending kind of motions. I want you to imagine the kidneys back here, stretching, pulling, twisting, like we're wringing them out, wringing out an old wet towel to get all that old energy out. And then we're going to nourish them and revitalize them with some tapping and nourishing motions. And we're going to start with a little bit of just detoxifying shaking. So let's do a full body shake. Starting with the knees, bouncing the knees, let the arms kind of flop. For now, just focus on the lower part of the body, trying to sense a full vibration through the body. All while focusing a little bit more deeply on the exhale. Start adding a little bit more emotion to the hands, getting that upper body to vibrate more. Feel that vibration going all the way up the body. If you can, bring a little bit more awareness to the back, the lower back, feeling those kidneys vibrating. Let's bring the arms out to the sides, relaxing the shoulders. Exhaling deeply out the mouth. Hands out in front. And hands up. And we're gonna do a nice little releasing dip and sound. At the count of 3, we're gonna go release everything down and a guttural sound to get that old energy out. So I'm gonna count down. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. Really let it out. Shaking again. Relaxing the shoulders. Full vibration. And out in front. And up. 1, 2, 3. And one more cycle. Remember, exhaling out the mouth. Relax the shoulders. In front. Shoulders down, shoulders down. And up. One, 2, 3. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Bring the hands out in front, palms facing up. Going to do a bending and twisting motion. You're going to start just folding down first and then add a twist into it. Going to inhale, rising up to about chest level, and then turn the palms over, press down towards the earth, folding over. Hold this position, breathing deeply, as low as is comfortable. Now slightly twist to your left. Press down a little bit deeper if you can. Feeling a stretch in that lower right back. Twist a little more if you can. And come back to center, nice and slow. Inhale, rising up, hands still facing down. Rising up to about the chest, and then turn the hands over, exhale into that original position. Same thing, same side. Inhale up. Exhale, press down. Hold this position, breathe deeply. Now give a twist towards the left. If you're comfortable there, stay there. If you can push down a little more and twist a little more, go for it. Focus on your breathing and bring your awareness to that lower back area that we were knocking on at the beginning. The door of life. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, rising up, hands facing down. Up to the chest, and exhale, relax. Very nice. Okay, same motion, twisting in the other direction. Inhale up, and press down. Twist to the right. Press down a little more, twist a little deeper. Feel that lower left part of the back. And back to center. Rising up, inhaling, hands facing down. And exhale. One more, same side. In, out. Breathing, hold position. And turn, twist to the right. Press a little deeper, twist a little deeper. Wringing out those kidneys. And back to center. Rising up with the inhale. And exhale. Bringing your hands around like you're holding the kidneys, not touching the back. What we're going to do is a scooping motion, and we're going to imagine we're taking energy from a kidney, bringing it into a lymph node drainage site. So we're going to be scooping up, crossing the body. So right hand goes into left collarbone, and then we're going to make a nice big circle with the elbow and throw the energy out. Okay, so starting with the right hand, let's bring it around, crossing the body to the left side, pressing in right above that collarbone there. Big circle with the elbow to the other side, and throw it out. And now we bring this hand back, and the left hand is now taking the left kidney up to the right collarbone, around, and throw it out. And we just keep alternating this motion, inhaling and exhaling. Let's inhale with the scooping and rotating, and exhale as we throw away. Imagine we're taking all that stuff that the kidneys try to process and maybe have a hard time processing. We're going to take all that energy, scoop it out, and throw it away. Breathe deep through this motion. Inhale as we scoop. Exhale as we toss away. And you can make it nice and fluid without really pausing on any side. So we create a little bit of a form here. Twisting 180 degrees or as far as is comfortable for you. Let's do one more to each side. And back to center. Let's gather up, inhale. This is called washing down. It's consolidating the energies. Exhale down through the center channel. 2 more times. Resetting, recentering. Inhale up and exhale down. Now in Qigong, we look to animals and nature a lot for inspiration. And there's a whole long form called the 5 animal frolics. We're going to pull from the deer form in that because the deer is associated with the water element, and we're working with the water element for the winter solstice. So just a key point here, we're going to make antlers, deer antlers with the fingers here, and we're going to be doing some twists. So I'm going to start by bringing the hands out to the right, and then I make those deer antlers and twist around all the way to the left. Twist as far back as you can, and come back. Arms come out to the left, shifting the weight slightly, and then twist all the way around to the right, shifting the weight again, and back around. So this is going to be the inhale, and exhale as we twist around, and come back. Hands out to the side, inhaling, making those antlers, and twist around. One hand up kind of by the head height, the other hand down by that lower dantian. And back around. Inhale, exhale, and back. If you want to deepen the move, you can even take a step as we twist, step out, and you can go deeper this way, or you can stay where you were if you like. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, coming back, exhale to the center. In, out. In and out. And moving on to the second deer motion. This one's got a little bit of an extra step, a little skip hop motion in there. We're gonna be making those antlers again, but the first motion is take the right foot and step out in front at about 45 degrees out. Bringing the hands out, relaxing the shoulders, and turning the hands down. Imagine you have two hoofs, two deer hoofs, and shifting the weight forward. No, we're not bending, just shifting the weight forward, back straight. From here, we're gonna shift backwards. So we got the weight in this front leg. We're gonna shift back to the back leg, shifting back. And then we make the antlers and squeeze in, stretching the back, compressing the chest. And then shift forward again, relaxing. Now to get to the other side, just watch me first. I'm going to skip and hop and press out to the other side. So in this position where we just ended, step back with a skip and hop out to the other side and press. If you just want to step, that's fine, but adding that little extra motion is just fun. Like a little prancing deer. We're gonna inhale, shifting back. And exhale, pressing forward again. Back straight. And then skip and prance like a deer. Who wants to be Prancer? Back straight, back straight. Inhale, shifting back. Exhale, pressing forward. And skip, hop, press. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale through the skip. Exhale and press. Yeah, we look like a bunch of reindeer now. Inhale. And exhale, press forward. One more to the other side. And center, washing down 3 times. Inhale up, exhale down. Another detoxifying move here. We're going to work with the kidneys again. We're going to lift up from the front and press out like we're really pushing energy away, old energy away. And that's going to be an exhale. From here we soften the hands in front and roll them around back to the kidneys. Each kidney gets a hand. These are called the Shen Shu point in acupressure. And what we're gonna do is 3 circles, like we're massaging, 3 circles, 3 times. And then add a little vibration into them, like going 1, 2, 3. And that's the whole motion. So we start by releasing, and then nourishing. Massage, 3 circles, 3 times. And then 3 vibrations. And brush off in front. Rise up, press out, exhale. Inhale around. Normal breathing, massaging. 3 rounds of 3. And then 3 vibrations. Inhale. Exhale, brush off. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Inhale around. Normal breathing, massaging. And vibrating. And exhale out. And now a little extra massaging, just knocking on the kidneys. If you can go a little up and down, it might be a little hard to reach around there for some people, but just do the best you can. Knocking on those kidneys, sending vibrations throughout the organs. Now in Chinese medicine, the kidneys are not just organs. They're like a whole system of organs regulating pretty much the entire endocrine system. On top of the kidneys, we have the adrenal glands, responsible for the cortisol and adrenaline, all that stress hormone that is just so abundant in our lovely world. And we're going to release that. We're going to release some extra stress hormones to just help detoxify those glands a little bit more. Relax them, love them, give them gratitude, help nourish the kidneys and all of the water within our bodies, helping to bring a little bit more crystalline structure to the water within us. And if you can, maybe massage a little bit with the hands, the fingertips. And really think about those kidneys, sending waves of gratitude and love. Thank you, kidneys. I love you, kidneys. Thank you for working so hard to help detoxify my body. Thank you for trying to regulate my nervous system as best as you can. I honor you. I respect you. And I do my best to keep you healthy and functioning. Slow it down and relax. All right, I'm gonna do a little nourishing now. We've done lots of detoxing. So let's fill ourselves back up with the wonderful sun-giving energy to help build vitality back and health and wellness and functioning overall. So very simple motion. Let's get a little bit of a wider stance here. Get nice and rooted into that earth. Bend in the knees. And we're just gonna shift to the right side and gather up. And as we shift back to the center, we're inhaling through this gathering and then pressing down through the center with an exhale. And shift to the left, gather up, shift back to center. It's like we're filling our vase, the empty vessel that we helped clear and cleanse, filling it back up with intentional, grateful, wonderful, life-giving energy. So shift, gathering up, and filling. And this time we can breathe in and out through the nose only. We're not detoxifying here, we're nourishing, we're meditating, reflecting. So again, push the tip of the tongue to the upper palate of the roof of the mouth, right behind the upper teeth. And breathe in and out through the nose. When we come to the center, you can sink down a little bit and rise back up through the center and sink down, like we're compressing that energy, filling up that lower dantian, the big reservoir energy holder in our body. Winter is also about conserving. Store up all of that harvest food to get through the harsh winters. So we need to conserve our energy too by gathering and storing, compressing into this lower reservoir energy holder. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do one more to each side. Imagine you're filling yourself with energy, conserving, and hold for a moment, feeling a full belly, not full of food, full of energy. Let's bring the hands out to the sides. Another conservational energy motion is called cloud hands. And I'll walk you through step by step because it can feel a little complex in the beginning, but once you get it, it just flows and is beautiful. So taking the right hand, let's follow me, right hand, coming down across the body to meet the left hand on the left side. Right hand's facing up, left hand's facing down. We're gonna twist to the other side using primarily a shift and twisting of the hips motion. The arms are just floating. We're not moving the shoulders, we're not moving the upper body. We're gonna be twisting with the hips and everything's just gonna float to the side. When we get to the right side, turn the hands so the left hand's facing up, right hand's facing down. And other direction, left hand comes across the face, right hand comes down, scooping down. And turn. Shift and turn with the hips, upper body just floats across. Turning the hands towards the side and other directions. So it's a shift with the legs and a twist of the hips. Torso, arms just float by. Now for the breath, there's a lot of ways you can do this. A deep breath, you can inhale all the way to one side, exhale all the way to the other side. If that's too deep of a breath, you can inhale through the center, exhale to the side. Inhale through the center, exhale to the side. Wrists are relaxed, fingers are open, space between the fingers. Feel rooted and grounded, feel those feet flat and firm on the ground. Twisting with the ankles, the knees, and the hips. All the power is being generated from the lower part of the body. Upper part of the body is just nice and light and loose like clouds. Or like a tree, nice and rooted into the ground. Upper branches are just kind of moving in the breeze. Breathe deeply. Slowing down, making the motion smaller, not twisting quite as far, as we slowly make our way back to center. Back to center, into a point of stillness. So we're all going to face north, and we're going to do something called marrow bathing. So we're going to be thinking about that deepest, darkest part of our body, the bone marrow, within the bone, that magical, almost ethereal space within our physical body. It's where science says the blood originates, it's where spirituality says the chi and the energy originates. Either way, it is the deepest, darkest part of our bodies, which represents also the winter time, that deepest, darkest, inwardmost part of us. And we're going to reflect upon those parts of the Taoist medicine wheel I described in the beginning, which I'll go over again. And then we'll make some healing sounds for the kidneys, which is a little bit of an odd sound, but it's true-y. So it's almost like the word true and then E at the end. True-y, true-y. And it's going to be a nice, long, sustained sound on the exhale on my cue. So, facing the north. High horse stance. Relax those knees. Settle into the stance. Very simple motion of just gathering up in front and pressing down through the center. So at the inhale, rising up, we celebrate the winter solstice, the winter energies, the depths and the darkness, the height of yin. From this point on, we have yin decreasing and yang rising into the springtime, but right now we celebrate that most extreme part of yin. Celebrating that north-facing energy, that colder part of the earth, representing winter time. The water element, remember to keep things flowing and fluid within us and around us in our lives, recognizing we are mostly made of water and honoring that water within us to help it be pure and crystalline. Thinking of the cycles of life, respecting that end life part, that inevitable part of life, and facing it with maybe a little bit of fear and uncertainty, but courage. Facing that inevitability of decay and end life into possible rebirth and renewal. Represented by a seed. The seed is lifeless but full of life at the same time. Full of potential life. Honoring those positive and negative emotions, fear and courage, to create the resolve of will. And bringing awareness and gratitude and love to our yin organ for the wintertime energies of the kidneys and the yang organ of the bladder. Creating and holding water, regulating the water within us, and eliminating the stale, toxic, stagnant water that we no longer need, that no longer serves us. And we make the healing sound for the kidneys. On the exhale, true. Inhale up. Exhale, true. Sending vibrations to the kidneys. Inhale, true. And again, inhale, true. And relax. Come to a point of stillness. If you want, you can just leave your arms by your side, or you can do embracing the tree motion, which is hands up around the chest height. If that's too much on your shoulders, you can bring the hands down to the lower dantian as well. Winter is also about stillness, reflection, introspection, going inward. All of that activity and action of the summertime has waned through the harvest season and now into a point of stillness. So using that deep diaphragmatic breathing, if you want, the in-out breathing we were doing in the beginning, whatever's comfortable to you, and just hold this stance, doing some deep breathing. Hold it for about 2 minutes. Relaxing the knees, relaxing the shoulders. Relax the arms, gather up, inhale, exhale, pressing down. 2 more times. And bringing the feet together with a final bow, gathering up, hands together down through the center with a gentle bow. Pressing down and relax.